Oh, are we live already? Yeah, it seems like we're live. I am going to just manage this. Nope, nope. Manage will exit stream. Okay. How do I edit this? Settings? No. Stream settings? No. Okay, edit. Here we go. I baked. I'm coming up with the title right now. I baked sweet potatoes. Let's eat and chat. God, less junk food this time. Okay. Customization. It'll go public. Customization anyone. Okay, save. And then wait, is it exactly live? How do I go public now? Is it public? Oh my gosh, this is so confusing, man. This is like the third time that I've been using, or fourth time I've been using this YouTube Studio thing, and it's just so confusing. So, oh, how do I set the thumbnail here? Default. Oh, here we go. Thumbnail change. Live stream. Okay, there we go. Okay. Save. Okay, now oh, it is live. Johan. Good evening, Paul. Yes, it's live. Oh my gosh. Shit. Okay, let me just grab this and link it. Just make sure the thumbnail is good and link it to my Discord server. I don't like how it goes live immediately. Let's go share, copy, Discord, announcements. Everyone, I'm live now. Okay. Okay, that's good. Now, I just go back to live streaming. Viewer activity, analytics. Okay. 3 concurrent. I don't want to see how many. Andrew, hey Paul, what is up, Andrew? Hey. Okay, I think it's, oh, I don't want to show that, so let's do, viewer activity is not good, but yeah, I'll just do stream health. That way I don't see viewer activity. Manage? No, I don't want to manage it. It'll exit the stream. Okay, all right. I'm going to eat some sweet potatoes. My mom bought some before leaving for Korea today. So, ta-da! I just baked them in the air fryer. I think the outside is a little burnt, but oh shit! I think it's getting watery at the bottom. Might be leaking a bit. Anyways, let's try digging into it. Yeah, not eating the tip. Johan asks, hope you've been well, Paul. Yes, I have been well. Tomorrow I am helping my one client with her YouTube videos, filming more recipe videos for her cooking YouTube channel. So, looking forward to that. And I have another Korean student come Saturday. I have 2 students, Korean students, so teaching twice a week, 1 hour per student per week. Devin, yo, what is up, Devin? Oh, you have one more thing on Friday tomorrow, right, Devin? And then you're done school? It's a little bitter, I think. I think it's a bit burnt. Pretty good otherwise. I have my open book exam tomorrow. I think that's at home, you said, right? So you don't have to travel to school. So yeah, sounds like an easy, chill way to end the exam season. Assuming it's an easy exam or not difficult. I gotta go to class for human resources, then go home. Oh, you still have class for human resources? Huh. Well, tomorrow and you're done, right, Devin? Johan and Andrew, how are you guys doing? It is almost 11 o'clock in the UK and Europe. So late for some of you guys over there. Group presentations equals final exam for HR. Andrew says, I'm doing fine. That's good to hear, good to hear. Group presentations equals final exam. Oh, okay. So you have your group presentation tomorrow. Oh, I forgot to bring my wet wipes so that I can wipe my hands without going to the washroom. I'm well, Paul. Thank you for asking. Johan's doing well too. That's good to hear. Oh shit. It is dripping. I had some beef protein powder, and which is chocolate flavored, not beef flavored. That would be gross. And now I'm having this for dinner. You should stream the Game Awards. Starts in an hour. Yo, there's a Game Awards? Piercy loses 100 pounds. Says, hello, Paul. Piercy, what is up, Piercy? I don't think I've seen your username before, but welcome, welcome. Piercy's in the room. Game Awards. I should look that up, eh? Okay, let's... Game Awards 2025. Let's have a look. Live event. Watch live event. Every update so far to net. Oh, okay. What time do the Game Awards 2025 begin? Jeff Keighley is hosting it? Oh, shit. Pressed back. I'm using the mouse with my left hand. Jeff Keighley's hosting. Gotta love that guy from GameTrailers.com. Let me show you my... Here. Jeff Keighley right there. Death Stranding 2, Hades 2, Hollow Knight, Silk Song, Claire Obscure, I don't know that. Donkey Kong Bonanza, I thought that was already... Oh, Game of the Year awards. Yeah, it already came out. I think these games already came out, right? When is it starting? 7:30 p.m. Okay, an hour and a half from now. Today. In an hour and a half. I don't know. I feel like Game Awards are usually boring. Zelda's official 2026 return has me seriously hyped. Oh, is there a new Zelda for 2026? I didn't know. Okay. Interesting. I have to go back to comments for the live streaming. I'm new, just watched a bunch of your vids. Yo, that's so cool, Piercy. Which one did you find me in, Piercy? Which was the first video you found me in? And it's really cool that you watched a bunch of vids. It's always a pleasure to hear when someone does that and starts binging some of my videos. Sleepy Library says, hi, Paul. Liba Bigo Live. I don't know what language that is. But hi, Sleepy Library. Hope you're doing well. Welcome. I don't remember seeing you either. Turbo Steed. They have music shows and new games revealed. Oh, okay. Might be worth checking out. How are you doing, Paul? Your soul girl. I'm doing well, Sleepy Library. How are you doing, Sleepy Library? Turbo Steed. And usually some random shit happens. Oh, okay. Why does YouTube search... Ah, no way! Why does YouTube search suck so much? That's the video you watched of me. Damn, so you searched that, and then you found me. Okay, Sleepy Library's doing good. This is healthier than potato chips. At least it's whole foods, straight from the ground instead of processed foods. Wow. So YouTube search sucks so much. That video I made a long time ago, like maybe almost a year ago, has no way. Devin failed the financial planning exam but still passed with a 71. What a baller. Failing the final exam and still passing. Damn. That's a win for Devin right there. Turbo Steed, banana chips for the win. Banana chips for Turbo Steed. Art Sloan, I was gonna listen to music, but maybe I should watch your stream instead. You can do both. You can listen to music and watch my stream. Welcome, Art Sloan. Oh, PRC. PRC says, yeah, I see you posted that 10 months ago, and search is arguably worse today. YouTube search really does suck so much. And it gets worse and worse. Mukbangs get a lot of views. Oh, yeah, that's true. Kokaman Gaming Bro had to have PhD level coursework projects. Yeah, to pass a final exam, to fail a final exam and still get a 71, must have done well with the course projects. Johan says, I think I joined during a piano improv. No way! You joined from a piano improv live, and then you've been following me ever since. That's so cool. Yo, I just heard this on the statistic that live videos, like live events like this live stream, is like a growing segment. That is one of the fastest growing segments. You know how, digital media like YouTube is just growing immensely, but live segments are growing really fast. It's one of the fastest growing segments. And it's because digital library, sure, you can watch a video anytime once it's out. But live stream, there's something about this live interaction that I guess is scarce, right? It's different from just watching a static video that was made however minutes or hours or days ago. So that really got me thinking about live streaming a lot more. And live streaming as much as I feel like it, which is just being encouraged by that to live stream as much as possible. So yeah, that was an interesting statistic. And look at that, Johan joined because of the piano improv live stream. So it's working. Sin Sissamouth is in the past. You and are connected. Sin Sissamouth is in the past. I'm not sure what that is. Devin says, I got carried by people better at math than me. However, my video editing skills saved my asses before finals. Nice, Devin. Turbo C says, IRL vlogs get the best views. Are you talking about vlog live streams or like vlogs of just people filming out and about their days? I think that's what you mean, Turbo Steve. Just out and about filming in the outside world, doing real world stuff. Since it's the mouth, Cambodian old music. Oh, okay. Cambodian old music is in the past, and you are connected. Interesting. Oh, live streams. Turbo Steed is talking about IRL vlog live streams. Does this count as an IRL vlog live stream? Because I'm just in front of my desktop instead of filming out and about. I don't know if that counts as an IRL vlog live stream. This counts as just chatting, yeah. That sounds about right. Oh, which is IRL vlog. Okay. Good to know, good to know. The downside of streaming at this hour is that the Asian audiences, like Omi in Japan, it's like 7 a.m. over there, maybe 8 a.m. So it's hard to find a time to squeeze in everyone. And the European audience, including the UK, it's like almost midnight, so not, well, 11 p.m. So yeah, it's hard to find a time where global audience can all tune in. But I don't know, this is pretty much in real life to me. Yeah, that makes sense. To do this, you need to be a pretty girl. You should eat sweet potatoes with sour cream. Interesting. I don't have any sour cream, but I'll keep that in mind. Girl streaming the same thing right now, getting 300 views. That makes sense. Pretty girls are better eye candy than a guy like me. I agree with that 100%. So makes sense that she has 300 views and I have like 10. You are him. I know that you are. I believe it. You cause I have death experience. I was 8. You're 8 years old. Oh, you think that I'm a Sin Sissamouth in the past? Oh, let me look who this Sin Sissamouth is. PY, should I get some chips? Yeah, bring some chips. I still have a whole other sweet potato to finish. It's gonna take a bit of time. Get some chips and let's eat together and chill together, Devin. Let me look up Sin Sissamouth since you think that he and I are connected in the past. Let's see, Sin Sissamouth. Cambodian recording artist. Okay, let's have a look here. This is Sin Sis. Oh, you can't really see properly. This is Sin Sissamouth. Cambodian singer-songwriter, actor from the 1950s to the 1970s. Interesting. Let's see images of him. Is this what I look like? Is this how I'll look like when I'm older? He does have a youthful face. He looks like a young Asian, even as he gets older. Right? It looks like a boyish face. So, anyways, interesting. I've never heard of Sin Sissamouth before, but then again, I have nothing that I know about Cambodia. So, okay. What was I gonna say? Turbo Steed, all he needs to do is put a picture of a pretty girl in his background. Easy peasy win. Okay, I'll BRB. Cardboard cutout. You know, I don't know if you guys have seen, there's AI features where you can just snap yourself into a pretty girl, copying exactly what you do. I don't know if voiceover is available, real-time voiceover, but you can look like a hot girl immediately with the power of AI. There's a video that shows that, where an average-looking Asian dude looks like the hottest Asian girl through the AI, copying exactly every facial expression and hand gesture that he's doing. It's pretty crazy. So, I don't know if we're gonna have real girls in the future live streaming. It's all gonna be dudes that are streaming as real, as fake hot girls. So, that's definitely a future that's coming very soon. You are him in a past life, and now you're here now. You have to be born to a new person. I know you because I'm connected to your energy. Very cool that you sleep that. Very cool that you think that, Sleepy Library. Thanks for letting me know. Turbo Steed, they had a meetup and got their avatars on screens with wheels. LMFAO. Oh my gosh, it's dripping so much. Luckily, I didn't make a mess other than my hands. I'm gonna play a bit of Beethoven. Oh, did it shut down already? Oh, there we go. That's too loud. Okay, I think that's low enough. That's what she said. Ah, that joke never gets old. Yeah, AI is definitely gonna F up the content creation scene soon. Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna make it, guys, as a content creator. When AI is taking over all the content on YouTube. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. But at the same time, there's gonna be a niche craving for real human interactions. So including live streams like these and raw, authentic videos that I make. I think there will be a space for content creators like me. So I don't think AI will make me obsolete. Yeah, so I'm hopeful about the future, regardless of AI content saturation. Message retracted. Oh, didn't hear what that said. Can you feel him getting constipated? We got a comedian here. Turbo Steed is the comedian. I'm not even that hungry. Actually, I was a little hungry, and then I had the beef protein powder. And then, of course, protein is... now I'm less hungry. Wonder if I should have a bag of chips after this. That would be just for show. It's not like I'm hungry for, or even craving a bag of chips. I think it would just be a cozy, homey feel of just eating in front of the camera, you know? I just want to confirm that my thumbnail is correct. Yeah. I bake sweet potatoes. Let's see in chat live. Yeah. Yeah, thumbnail's good. Now I'm making thumbnails, so... Oh, interesting. You noticed the book, eh? Behavior Ops Manual. Yeah. So, this is like a textbook, really. Bag of chips after a sweet potato. The Irish are gonna love you. Do the Irish love a bag of chips and sweet potatoes? I didn't know that. So, the Behavior Ops Manual, this textbook here, which costs as much as a textbook, honestly. And at least it's a pretty easy to read textbook. I didn't even read most of the book. I was only interested in a small section of this book because the majority of this book is dedicated to learning about behaviors and spotting behaviors and how to, you know, he talks about, because he was a CIA operative, he talks about interrogations or hostage situations or trying to negotiate or dealing with other people, in essence, and trying to read them and get them to do what you want to do by persuading them effectively. And all of that I don't really care, so that's why I didn't read the most of the book. You see this pink and yellow slip? That's all just the part about self-mastery. So I bought this book that I review on a semi-regular basis of self-mastery, and I'm implementing the stuff that I'm learning. So yeah, it's a small section of the book, but valuable. So I'm finding it useful, and I'm trying to implement everything I learned from here. What about chips? Do you think chips, how expired date on it, or does it matter, or can you eat it in the matter what? I bought these chips, potato chips and similar chips, a box of it, like a week or two ago. Not even, so very recently. So it's not expired or anything like that. The Irish love potatoes, period. Oh, but I didn't know about sweet potatoes. I didn't know the Irish love sweet potatoes. You should read Talking to Strangers and 10,000 Hours by Malcolm Gladwell. Yeah, I think the 10,000 Hours by Malcolm Gladwell, I think that was called Outliers. I think that's the book that you're referring to, where he talks about the concept of 10,000 Hours. I read Outliers. It was pretty interesting. Talking to Strangers, I've heard about that. It's been recommended a lot on the recommended page of a lot of Audible and bookstores. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Surviving crackheads in Toronto, a visual guide. I am far away from downtown, so I don't see many crackheads in my neighborhood at all. So thank God for that. I love you so much, Paul. Love is all around the world, Sleepy Library. Love is going all around the world, so much love to you too. Lol, yes, outliers. Andrew, yes, outliers. Okay, lettuce. It's not the best. I feel like it could be even better. I don't know why. I've enjoyed sweet potatoes more than this in the past. I think this is not... Either I didn't cook it well. He eats the skin, yes. The skin has the... Right under the skin has the most nutrition, so... Mad lad. Your mom left for Korea? She left this morning. So, I have to take care of the 3 little creatures. Mochi the dog and Muffin the kitten. He's not a kitten anymore, but he looks like a kitten. And Tigger the fat cat. I have to take care of them. And my dad's here for a few weeks, so spending some father-son time. He ate the sweet potato, gave some to Mochi. Yeah, just chilling with my dad and making some salt should fix the flavor. It's not that it's not salty enough. Actually, I think I'm tasting a bit of salt, maybe because of the kind of skin flavor. It's not quite plain, it's just the texture. It's the texture, it's not the flavor, it's the texture. I feel like it can be a bit drier, it's a bit too wet. I think I like it even more cooked, but the skin less burnt. Yeah. I guess it's hard to do with a sweet potato this big. You'd have to get the thinner sweet potatoes so that it's better cooked but not burnt on the outside. I'm gonna have to step away to wash my hands because I forgot to bring my wet towel. Wet wipes. Are you streaming tomorrow? That is the plan, Andrew. I'm gonna stream... Today's Thursday night, I'm gonna stream Friday night too. I got permission from my girlfriend to live stream and have the Friday night to myself, so she's gonna meet a friend and give me time to live stream with you guys, so yes, I will be streaming tomorrow. Ooh, look who joined. Innocent Hazlet, I remember. The skin is yummy. Some potatoes are better quality tasting than others. Yeah. I guess it just really depends on the potatoes too, not just the size. Yeah, skin is yummy. A little burnt though. It's a little burnt. Is it 7 there? Hope you stay warm. It is 6:21 p.m. over here. So, right here. This is the time. This is the live time. Thursday, December 11th at 6:21 p.m. You'll see this keep updating as the time passes. This is my desktop computer's time. So. That means it is 11:21 p.m. in the UK, right? I think that's correct. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'd get a different audience, but I think I would still get an audience if I live stream like weekday morning or weekday afternoon. I should try it. Just stream whenever I'm ready and feel like it. Just stream as much as possible. This is pretty sticky, this sweet potato. The juices that are flowing out of it. I'm currently listening to a playlist of all the Beethoven piano sonatas by Andras Schiff, pianist Andras Schiff. And this is Beethoven Piano Sonata number 31, and he wrote 32. Oh, this is a fuga. So it's a fugue, which is where a theme repeats in multiple layers together. This is a live recording from Riedstadt Newmarket. Sonata number 32 in C minor. Wait, is this the... Oh, this is the last sonata now. This is the last piano sonata, number 32. Yeah, I'm not familiar with them. I've only listened to them in passing. Oh, Devin got chips. It is... it took a while for you to get it, Devin. I guess you're all comfy and set now. Oh, Piercy says, I'm in UK too. Way past my bedtime, but got too much to do on computer. Oh. You can have me open, hopefully if you have 2 screens, you can have me open on a second screen and do what you have to do on your first screen. So Piercy is also UK too. Gotcha. Yeah, it's late in the UK. Oh, Andrew says, bye Paul, gotta play Mario Kart with a friend. Have fun, Andrew. See ya. What kind of chips you got, Devin? I had to get dressed. I was in pajamas. No, you don't. You don't have to get dressed when you're at home. You can be in pajamas all day. That's the great thing about being at home. I would say just stay in your dressing gown the whole day if you don't have to go out. I only dress like this because I have to go out earlier. It's 17 PY. Minus 17. I ain't freezing out there. It's minus 8 degrees Celsius, but I guess wind chill you're talking about, right? Are you going out, Devin? It's 6:24 p.m. Are you gonna go out tonight? I thought you have to prepare for your final stuff tomorrow, final exams. Well, I've got 3 monitors and I got about 15 tabs open while listening. 3 monitors, that's a lot. Piercy is set for his digital haven of computer and screens. Is that too loud? Beethoven has a lot of contrasting dynamics, so some parts are really loud and some parts are quiet. So it's different from Bach, who usually has a consistent volume all throughout one piece. But now that I've been listening to Johann Sebastian Bach every day for months now, trying to expand beyond Bach and go to the next thing. So Beethoven's solo piano pieces was the next logical step. So I'm expanding my horizon and trying listening to this on a daily basis, see how I like it. And it's pretty fun so far, so we'll keep at it. I'll keep at it. Devin said, I just got back from getting junk food. Oh, you went to buy it. The store is attached to where I'm living with my uncle. Did you have to step outside? I mean, if it's attached, then... Oh, you might have to still step outside and go next door, eh? Oh, I thought you were getting it from the pantry. No wonder it took so long for you to get chips. Interesting. Well, it's really convenient that the store is next to where you live. I don't have... Well, I have like a grocery store that's nearby, but you have to walk like 12-15 minutes. So, that's not easy to just walk to and come back in a cold winter weather. Although it's a short car ride away. I barely eat junk food. It's rare, lol. Good for you, Devin, for not having a stash of chips like me at home. Because you buy it, you're going to eat it sooner or later, actually probably sooner rather than later, right? So it's good that you didn't buy junk food, and it's a rare thing for you. Yeah, I was doing that for a while, and now I'm buying junk food. I was tempted to buy a second box of chips today when I went to the grocery store. But since I still have almost a full box of 48 chips or 42 chips, I'm not buying a second box, so I resisted that temptation and just bought a couple dozen eggs for $8 Canadian. Oh, that dropped. I'm definitely not hungry after eating this, so I don't know if I'll grab a bag of chips. It's probably a bad idea. Even though the bag of chips are small. Okay, so it's been 36 minutes. Of live streaming. Good to know. On my to-do list, I have piano because I made a deal with my girlfriend. She does some exercises that I encourage her to do, and step-ups to be exact, which is one of the best lower body exercises, one of the best, you know, bum and leg exercises, and balance and coordination and anti-falling exercise. Great for old people as well. And in exchange for her doing that, I learn piano pieces that she wants to hear me play. So that's the deal. And I have not been playing every day. I've been slacking on that front, so I need to step up my game with that. The night is still young, so maybe I'll play later tonight and even live stream that. We'll see. Art Sloan, what do you think about the idea of someone live streaming with old camera like from 2006? Do you think that aesthetic would be cool and unique or nah? I think some people would love it, seeing that old aesthetic from a camera from 2006. If you can get to live stream with that. I mean, some of them it's hard to set up, isn't it? It's all stuck. I think it's cool. I mean, it's low resolution, but it has its own vintage appeal, right? Oh, it's such a messy thing to eat. So, I think it would be cool if you can get into live stream or work with no camera. I've not eaten yet today. Now I am hungry. Sadly, I have no potatoes in. Yo, you better grab some food, but don't grab junk food. Grab, I don't know, cook some eggs or something. Innocent Hazlet. What is your lesson for your Korean students on Saturday? So I have one student on Saturday. She wants to learn the Korean alphabet. So that will be learning to read. And yeah, just learning to read. That'll be the whole lesson. Yeah, it would be annoying to set up, but it's possible according to some stuff I read online. But almost no one is doing retro live stream. So I think that idea is pretty unique and maybe has potential. Yeah, so it has potential, but that's just the look aspect. And then the content itself will matter tremendously as well, right? So it has tremendous potential for the visual aspect, and it can definitely help boost your views in video, maybe, if people are gravitating towards that. At the same time, the visuals better also match a kind of reminiscent vintage style feel with that, to go along with that visuals. And yeah, it could work out very well. Try it. Let me know if you try it and share with me either on YouTube comment or my Discord server. And I'd like to check out either a live stream or a video using a vintage camera. Oh, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna eat chips. I'm getting full. Like, not full, but I'm getting satisfied. Which is better than being full. Did I drop? I don't think I did. I feel like I did. I felt something drop from my lips. Or maybe not. Hope not. I'm not. Hope I'm not stepping on sweet potato somewhere. I think I do have an old digital camera. But yeah, why would I use an old digital camera when I have this handy webcam that's already set up and has... Like, it would be a hassle to set up the old digital camera. So I wouldn't get into it. But if you're setting up for the first time, it might be worth setting an old vintage setup. Yo, look who joined, Curious Nomadic. Hello, I'm so full since my stomach has shrank from fasting. Oh, nice. Nice job fasting. And eating. Yeah. Good job with your fasting. Keep it up. And you're bound to be full while losing weight. As long as you keep up your eating time windows. Pretty short and manageable. Videos with vintage cameras are cool, but it's already been done. But live streams, not really. I would do it myself, but I have no interest in being in front of a camera right now, unfortunately. Oh, so are you suggesting it to me? That I try? Vintage camera for live streams? Can you even... Because the only way I've connected a vintage camera to my computer is just to import videos and photos. I've never been able to, but then again, they didn't have that technology back then, to live stream live footage onto your computer. Yeah, that's interesting if you'd be able to do that. Yeah, I saw this one live stream where they were using an old retro webcam. You could probably do that. It'd be easy to set up just to like start out. I saw a thing getting like 2,000 views. Thumbs up at vintage cameras, Curious Nomadic says. So you think I should you think I should just replace this high-tech webcam with an old vintage webcam? That'd be interesting. How do you define vintage though? Maybe from the early 2010s or late 2000s? Maybe a webcam from that age? Someone filming a notebook writing viewer names in Japanese or Korean. Someone filming a notebook writing viewer names in Japanese or Korean. Oh, I see. So they're writing in Japanese or Korean. I bet you can change your camera settings to make it look 2005-6 style. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wash my hands and then use a toilet as well, and then pee and then come back. In the meantime, I'll turn on the music a little louder and I'll be right back. I would say vintage is like 2004 to 2009. Okay. I could try checking my settings for because my webcam settings has quite a lot of settings. Maybe I can do something. Okay, I'm back. Changing the settings isn't the same though. It's not the exact same. I don't know if it feels like it would be more special if you use an actual old camera. So you guys are trying to help me with like stand out among the crowd, right? And maybe replacing my high definition 1080p webcam might actually turn it out in my favor by using an old webcam. That's an interesting suggestion that would maybe help me stand out from... Let me try. Can you see? Yeah, you can see a little bit. I don't know if it would help you stand out. Yeah. It would be different though. Yeah, it would be different, and maybe I would pop as a result. Let me have some water. Now, it'll help you stand out because no one's doing it, but it's still the content matters, like you said, the person in front of the camera. PY gonna pop off. You need to do something to get views, to be honest. Just chatting won't cut it. Yeah, that's true. Actually, that's not true. People who are just chatting into the camera, there are people who are blowing up just doing that. I think just recently, Gooby and Doobie's one of his videos lately got like 100,000 views, and for sure, most of them are not even his subscribers, of 500,000 subscribers. So like, yeah, just talking into the camera, you can blow up with just that. It was just an uncut video of him talking for like 50 minutes. Yeah, it's possible to blow up with just that. And this wasn't even his viral video of sharing, you know, his special story of quitting being a neurosurgeon. This was just him chatting his thoughts on a certain topic. So there's space. Yeah, but he's got clout. Yeah, well, I don't know what percentage of his views were subscribers, but he definitely had viewers who've never seen him before just click on his video and boost it to past 100,000 views. So maybe I would say less than half of those 100,000 views are his subscribers. Yeah. Clout. What does clout mean? I kind of have a vague idea. Influence, pull, yeah, power. Yeah. I seen his viral video. Yeah, everyone's seen his viral video because it has over 15 million views, I believe. Let's have a look here. Gooby and Doobie. Yeah, 589,000. He's going close to. Here, look at that. This guy, 250 views per hour. It only takes one person telling the truth to shatter mind control. Who knew that would burst beyond 100,000 views? How many views? 17 million. Oh my god. I mean, it was 13, 14, 15 million the last time I checked this video. This is just gonna go beyond 20 million. It's crazy. That's like multiple mega cities put together have watched him all across the world. Interesting. So let's see, back to the comments. Don't leave a plate on a book, Paul. Bad luck. Oh yeah? Okay. I'll put that away. It's not really a good place to put it. I'll put it under my monitor. I didn't know it was bad luck to put a plate on a book. Thanks for letting me know, Johan. He filmed himself eating weed gummies. Oh, really? No way, I've seen that mind control vid and might suggest it a few days ago when it hardly had any views. Yeah, 100,000 views. Should we watch just the beginning? Come on. Let's check out the beginning. Maybe? I should enlarge myself a bit. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Let's have a look. Wait. Oh, I should do no mic so that it doesn't bleed the speakers into my microphone. Web browser, you mean no mic. So my mic will cut out, but you can hear no echo.
Hi, Gooby here. Today I'd like to talk about how it only takes one person telling the truth to shatter mind control. A viewer commented in the last video, which was trusting yourself in a time of deception and gaslighting. The viewer commented and said, hey Gooby, if you really want to understand universal gaslighting, look up the psychology experiments by Dr. Asch, A-S-C-H. They're called the conformity experiments. And so I did, and it blew my mind. So I'm going to share what those experiments were and what they mean. And my thoughts about how it helps me understand what goes on in this miraculous experience we call life. But in the 1950s, a psychologist named Solomon Asch, A-S-C-H, did a series of experiments called the conformity experiments. And what it showed was how people can be swayed by groups, by group thinking. How people can be convinced to do things that they wouldn't normally do because they want to conform to the group. It's a very interesting concept because I've heard about evil being done by individuals and evil being done by groups, and how evil acts by groups are very curious because if you just took the individual in that group, they would say that the actions of the group as a whole fall well below their standards of morality, fall well below the baseline that they have for their individual conscience and individual actions. Yet, these horrible things continue to happen. So let's dive in. I brought some props for today's talk. 2 index cards. Here you go. Actually, I'm going to do it this way so you can read it left to right. On one index card, there's a black line. On the right index card, there are 3 lines. One is very long, it's labeled A. One is medium length, labeled B. And then the third line is very short, it's labeled C. Now these experiments are very simple. What you got to do is pick which one of the 3 choices matches the length of the line on the left index card. So I'll give you a moment. Which one do you think matches this card? Well, if you line them up, I'll put them one above the other. Clearly, line A is too long, and line C is too short. But line B is perfect. It's the right length. This is not some trick question or illusion. There are funny perceptual abnormalities, or not abnormalities, just curiosities of the human mind, where our mind will make things that look the same length look different depending on what's surrounding it. So if you put little arrows on the end of these lines, and then on this line you put arrows, but they point the other direction, little doodads on the end of the line, you can trick the mind into thinking that they're different lengths, even though they're the same length. This is not that experiment. This is very clearly 3 very different lengths of lines, and this one matches only one of them. So in these experiments, a very simple task is asked of the research participant: match the length of the line to the correct choice. Now, when the research participants did this task when they're by themselves, they had a near 100% accuracy rate. They were able to pick it because it's not a hard task. It's actually very easy. But that's not what the experiment was about. The experiment was about group thinking. So what the professor did was have 7 other people at the table with the research participant. So imagine sitting at a long table, maybe like 20 of these cards. Like several seated at the table are not research participants. They're actors. They're actors that are told to answer a certain way by the researcher, the psychologist. And because the research participant is seated at the end of the table, they're always the last person to answer as you go sequentially from the other end of the table. Correctly. So the 7 actors say, B is correct, 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 all 7. And then it comes to the research participant, and the research participant looks and like, yep, B is correct. But starting with the third set of cards, I'll have different cards, but very obvious like this one. Starting with the third set of cards, the actors are instructed to unanimously choose one of the wrong choices. So imagine you're sitting at the table, you're the research participant, and you see these cards, and then to your left, you think there's 7 other participants, and they start answering. They say, A is the correct answer. And then the next one says, A is the correct answer. And the next one maybe sounds a little hesitant. I think A is the correct answer. 4th one, very confidently, A. 5th one, A. 6th one, A. 7th one, yeah, I think A is the correct answer too. Now it's your turn. You look at these cards, and you're like, 7 people said A is the same length as this one. This reminds me of The Big Lebowski. There's a scene where Jeff Bridges is like blinking his eyes, trying to like focus. I think he's trying to read like some kid's homework. Can't remember. I love that movie. It is one of the funniest, most clever movies I think that I've ever watched. You're the 8th person, and you're like, how? What? 7 people said that A is the same length as this line. How is that possible? I must be wrong. So what happened is they tested many research participants, and what they found was if you have a group of actors all unanimously say the wrong answer in front of the research participant, only 25% of research participants have the courage to say what they see with their own eyes. Only 25% say, I don't know what the other 7 people are smoking, but B is the correct answer. 75%, 3/4, say, yeah, I think A is the correct answer too. Even though it's clearly not. What's that all about? Only 25% are able to trust what their eyes see and speak the truth, despite 7 people saying a false answer. Now, a small minority consistently go against their own eyes and always go with the group. But the majority, like 2/3 or something, are kind of a mix. Sometimes they stick to their own perception, but sometimes they're swayed by the actors. So it's kind of like a whole gamut. A quarter of people, 25%, they stick to their guns. They say the true answer. Something like, I think it was like 15% or something like that, consistently override their own vision, their own mind, and go with the group. And then everyone else is somewhere between. Sometimes they go with the group, sometimes they stick to their guns, but they're not consistent. Now, after the experiment is over, the psychologist, the researcher, explains to the research participant what this is all about. There are 7 actors. They were purposely told to say the wrong answer on multiple sets of cards. And the research participant sometimes went along with them. So the researcher asked, well, what were your thoughts? Like, what were you experiencing when you answered the incorrect answer? And it's interesting. All the research participants said, well, I wasn't sure. I thought that was the right answer. All the other people thought it was the right answer, so I thought I must be wrong. So I thought they must be right. So I went with their answer. I think it's right. I thought it was the right answer, but I mean, clearly I see that it wasn't. And these are not hard questions. I mean, we're just looking at lines that are not close in length. I mean, they're very different in length. These are not hard questions. Yet, perfectly able-bodied and able-minded humans will go against their senses, what they know about the universe, to conform to the group. Now, the experiments continue after that, and we're going to be part of the group. Well, there are many instances in history and in present day of people in groups going against what they see with their own eyes, what they hear with their own ears, what they feel, what they experience, what their heart tells them. It could be conscious, it could be subconscious, but they just want to be part of the group. There is something to be said about safety in numbers. If you're part of the group, well, then everybody is responsible for doing something. Your part of the responsibility is lower. If you're part of the group, then you've got the support of the other group members. Perhaps you're safe. But what if the group is doing something very harmful to the community they live in, the ecosystem they live in? What if the group is doing something for narcissistic, psychopathic abuse? Or what if that group is doing that? What if a group is committing genocide? What if the group? Well, this experiment says that people do that. They do that. And in history, and in today, it's clear people do that. Now, I've talked about this multiple times, but social media, mainstream media, well, pretty much any form of information that's relayed, communications, whether that's through entertainment, like movies, TV shows, radio shows, podcasts, video games, all these methods of communication, including face-to-face interactions, like interactions with friends, or community groups, or hobby groups, or gaming groups, or sports team groups, religious groups, like at a church or a mosque or a temple or wherever, or a classroom, in school, or at work. We're all bombarded with all these different ideas, opinions. We're bombarded with values. And consciously and subconsciously, a lot of times we go along with the group. It takes courage to be different. It takes courage to say, hey, I don't really agree with what everyone's saying, even though it seems unanimous. So I'm going to speak up and say that I don't agree. And that takes a lot of courage. Because if you're the one nail is sticking up, well, oftentimes that nail gets hammered down. Do you want to be that nail? The tricky part about today is that, especially with social media, how do you know who's a real participant? Who's a real research participant, like you are? Who's a real person? How do you know who doesn't have agendas? How do you know who online in the comment section is a human or a bot? How do you know if you're interacting with a chatbot, the ChatGPT, an AI, that is commanded to say certain things? Maybe you're interacting with a bot that's told to consistently say A is the correct answer, or C is the correct answer, but B definitely is not the correct answer. And there are thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, perhaps millions of bots saying A or B, or no, A or C are the right answer, but B definitely is not. What's that going to do to you? Well, what it does to me is I see something, like I see people being blown up in the Caribbean or the Pacific by the military of my country on fishing boats that won't be able to make it to the United States. And they're blown up. They're murdered on the open ocean. And there's a narrative. Oh, they're drug boats. Okay, well, where's the proof? Where's the proof? And even if they did have drugs, why are we killing them? Why don't you just stop them? Why don't you stop them? Arrest them. Confiscate the drugs. Or better yet, follow them wherever they're going so you can figure out what the drug network is and shut it down. Why are we murdering people without due process? Murdering people of a different country? Why are we committing war crimes where we blow up shipwreck sailors? Fire a missile or bomb or whatever at the boat, blow them up, and then there's two people clinging to the wreckage. And then you fire again, hours later, and blow them up and kill them. That is literally the example in the US military of a war crime. If you look at the manual, it says a war crime, for example, is killing shipwreck survivors. Yet, in the media, this is praised. It's praised as protecting Americans from those evil people that want to kill us. It's amazing how much projection there is from the people of power. Well, I see that, and then I see a lot of comments saying, like, oh, I'm glad our country's doing that and protecting Americans. We got to stop this drug threat. I see comments like that. I see comments like, they're doing the right thing. I see comments like, well, if you didn't want to get blown up, you shouldn't have been transporting drugs. It's like, huh. Is this not murder? Is this not a war crime? Why are other people saying these things? Well, if you can get enough people to say one thing and you repeatedly bash it into the brains of everybody else, well, 25% are always going to say, hey, that's some BS. That's not right. 25% are going to say that. But 75% are going to be swayed. The mind control is active. B is not the correct answer. A is. Well, that is a very disconcerting part of human nature. That we will override what we know is true just to fit in. Even if fitting in means hurting our neighbors, even if fitting in means kidnapping people off the streets, wearing body armor and an assault rifle with no identification, where the person who is detained doesn't know if they're being kidnapped by real government officers or somebody who just wants to kill them or rape them. Imagine you're a woman, a young woman, walking the street in an SUV full of unmarked, unidentified people in camouflage, military equipment, assault rifles, stops you at gunpoint, kidnaps you, and puts you in the back of their van. The FBI has said that, unfortunately, they're tracking and dealing with multiple instances of non-ICE people, non-federal agents, dressing up just like federal agents, kidnapping people, raping them. The FBI has said that this is already happening. There's got to be a better way to deal with this. This is really unsafe. It's a terrorism. It's a terrorism on the people. It's especially terrorism on people that have a certain skin color or talk a certain way. There's got to be a better way. This is not safe. Well, these experiments, they continue though. And these variations that I'm going to talk about, they actually give me hope. And I'm going to share that. Okay, so Dr. Ash didn't stop there. Dr. Ash had a variation where one of the 7 actors is a truth partner to the research participant. 6 actors will continue to unanimously say the wrong answer on the designated cards. So not every time, but like 2/3 of the time. They'll say the wrong answer unanimously, just like in the original version of the experiment. But the 7th person will always say the right answer. So if you imagine, we're back at the research table, and we got these cards. And the first person says, the correct answer is C. The next one says, yep, C. Third one says, yep, I agree, C. Fourth person says, it's obvious, it's C. Fifth person, C. Sixth person, I think C. Seventh person says, I don't agree. I think the correct answer is B. And now it's your turn. What are you going to say? Well, in the original experiment, only 25% of the people had the courage to stick to their guns, to trust what they see with their eyes. But with a truth partner, someone who's consistently saying the correct answer, an actor, but one of the other people sitting at the table, with the truth partner, the research participant, 95% of the time has the courage to say what they see with their own eyes. They say, B is the correct answer. They're able to override the group pressure from the other 6 actors because they've got one other person saying the truth. And that gives them the courage to trust what they see, to trust themselves. Just one person. That's all it took. One person. They did variations where halfway through the experiment, that truth partner is excused for whatever reason and leaves the room. Well, the effect that they had persists, even if that truth partner is removed, because that person remembers, there was another person who said the truth. And I think I'll trust myself. Even if that person's no longer there. Even if that person got assassinated, or kidnapped, or deported, or silenced. That truth partner gives the research participant the courage to speak the truth as well. 95% of the time. But this goes back to kind of the darker side of humanity. If that truth partner stays in the room, but then switches back to being conformist with the other 6 actors, and starts saying the wrong answer again, well, the research participant loses the courage to say the truth. It goes back to like it was before, where only 25% stick to their guns. That finding really gives me hope. It gives me hope that speaking the truth, even if you're just one person, can give the courage to other people to speak the truth. And if another person speaks the truth, well then now there's 2 people. And that gives even more people courage to speak the truth. And then there's 3, and then 4, or 8, or 12, or 200, or 12,000, or a million, or a billion. I don't think that'll ever be the case where all 8.2 billion people are communicating truthfully. I think that's just not possible. But it's not an either or. There's not a 0 or a 1 or black and white. Reality is somewhere in between. There's all these different colors and all these brightness levels and intensities. We're somewhere in between 0 and 1. A community that always says lies and a community that always says the truth. We're somewhere in between. And I think that this gives me hope that just speaking the truth, just one person, can start something. It's like a snowflake landing on a snowberm at the top of the mountain. At some point, that one more snowflake will cause an avalanche. All the other snowflakes that are collected there will slide down the mountain in a giant roar. I think that's all it takes. Doobie got herself trapped. I'll be right back. You have anything to say to the viewers of our channel, our Gooby Dooby channel? Here's the microphone. You can sniff it if you want. Well, I hope that gives you hope too. I hope that gives you the courage to speak the truth in your community, in your group of friends, in your group of coworkers. I hope it also gives you understanding about how groups can do horrible things because we want to fit in. I hope it gives you hope that it only takes one person telling the truth to shatter mind control. Bye.
And he just leaves it as the background. Yeah. Sorry for not talking during that watching. Just interesting. I wonder if he gets views because his weird name, like PewDiePie. Remember, most people online are kids. Kids sneaking access to the basement computer. A 2006 Sony GSC T5 beater camera. Test check this camera out. Search it up on YouTube one day, if you remember. Okay, let me... 2006 DSC T5 beater camera. Okay, let me just... DSC T5. Let's look this up. Oh my gosh. Dude, that camera looks old. That's a digital camera. That's not a webcam. I just need a webcam, dude. I just need an old webcam. I don't even need a digital camera. Old webcam model. Old webcams for sale, eBay. PC camera, $20. HD webcam, 720p, $20. I don't know if getting this will really help or make a difference, or if it's gonna be a good thing. Anyways, okay. Um, no, a viral stunt usually kicks up subscribers. For him, was leaving medicine video. Yeah. Another YouTuber stunt was Matan even crashing the Game Awards. Matan even is Israeli. Matan even. Okay, interesting. Matan even is Israeli. This is the one case where it doesn't matter except how he got the invite. I'm going to speak some truth then another time. TTYL. Huh, speak some truth. Nice, Curiosomatic. Have a good one. See ya. Yeah, my bad, but that's just an option if you ever want to make like a vintage like vlog. I guess if you ever leave your desk instead of streaming on the desk, I don't know, it's just an option. An old webcam is the way to go, but I haven't done any research on any retro webcams. But yeah, you're right. Old webcam is better and cheaper probably. And then the resolution would be crap. It would be like 480p. And it would be blurry. You wouldn't be able to read this either. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it would be. Oh, my hair looks bad. It's because I didn't shower in the morning. I showered last night, and usually these days I'm showering twice a day. So, an old webcam. I wonder if that'll make. I wonder what AI thinks of it. Let's ask AI. I got a suggestion during my live stream to use an old webcam instead of my HD 1080p one to stand out among the competition and appeal to the vintage style. What do you think of this tip? As a YouTuber who makes unedited, impromptu talking head videos, my raw thoughts, and live streams of just chatting with my audience. Use the vintage webcam for both my videos and live streams. It's a bold and potentially very effective suggestion for standing out, especially given your content of raw, unedited, impromptu videos and just chatting live streams. Here are the pros and cons. Pros: immediate differentiation. In a sea of pristine 1080p footage, a low-res, artifact-heavy image is instantly noticeable and memorable. Initial skepticism: some viewers might assume it's an accidental error or a technical problem if they're new to you. Authenticity, vintage appeal. The grainy, lower quality image can subconsciously convey an unfiltered, raw, and unproduced feeling. Distraction. The lower frame rate or video noise might be visually irritating to some viewers, especially who are accustomed to high fidelity video. The in-joke channel identity. It gives your community a unique aesthetic to rally around and a fun talking point. The potato cam. Okay, that's a funny. Yeah, but the potato cam. Impact on facial expressions. Low resolution might obscure subtle facial reactions, which are important for engaging talking head and just chatting videos. Old webcams are plug and play and require very little configuration. Older hardware might have compatibility problems. Okay. Low bandwidth, requires less bandwidth. Stable stream, poor low light performance. Oh yeah. Very poor in lower light, requiring you to invest more effort into optimizing your lighting. Oh, I got a good lighting, so I guess that doesn't matter. Cost is free or cheap. You already likely own one or can find one. Next to nothing. More prone to unexpected failure. Instead of immediately switching, introduce it as an experiment. Test the waters. Announce beforehand. I'm experimenting with a vintage vibe. You know what with an old webcam, the aspect ratio is not the same. Use that as a secondary camera live stream. Reaction shot box in the corner. Commit to the bit videos. For your unedited videos, use it exclusively for a set period, like 1 month. Commitment helps turn the poor quality into an intentional stylistic choice. Run a poll. Getting an honest feedback. Is a high risk, high reward move that could significantly reinforce your channel's unique brand. High risk, high reward. Potentially very effective. Interesting. Okay. YouTube compression will be crazy. Especially that lower resolution, get a different codec. I don't get it. Why do you want a low quality webcam to stand out amongst the competition, Vinay? Everyone has high quality, but I have a low quality, then I stand out amongst a sea of high quality videos. I vote for do it, but only if the webcam is cheap and maybe you find a decent one that isn't annoying to work with. Okay, let me also ask, what about the aspect ratio of a low-res webcam? It won't be the same aspect ratio as 1080p, right? Or will it? That is the key difference to be aware of, and it's part of what creates the vintage look. Oh, no, the aspect ratio will be a typical low resolution and will not be the same as your 1080p camera. It's a 16:9 widescreen, which is my current one. It'll be a 4:3 standard definition. Standard for old YouTube and early computer monitors. Impact on your content. You have two main options. Pillar boxing is placed in the center of your 16:9 screen, leaving it black bars on the right sides, left and right sides. Oh, so on my shit. Would it be different? Oh my gosh, that would be a little bit technically annoying because all my setup on OBS that I use to record and stream is 16:9 aspect ratio. Stretching and cropping, you could stretch and yeah, that would not look good. Zoom in and crop the top and bottom, but yeah. Correctly framed within your A16:9 canvas is generally the best approach. Can you use OBS and have a 4:3 aspect ratio in recording and live streaming? Yes, you can absolutely have a 4:3. Change the main canvas resolution. Oh, okay. Change the output. Viewers will see black bars on the sides of the player. Oh. Recommended for a full 4:3 video. Recommended for a retro window. Right. Yeah, okay. A little bit of a hassle, but it doesn't seem too complicated. I vote for do it, yeah. Can you change the setting, the high quality to low quality in the setting? Oh, let me ask that. Can I use Elgato Basecam software that it comes with to make it look vintage 4x3 old school webcam? Please say yes, please say yes, please say yes. That is a great idea for maximizing the retro effect. The camera hub makes your look professional. However, you can use its feature to deliberately degrade the image quality and then use OBS for the 4x3 aspect ratio. Achieve the vintage look, image degradation. Okay, maybe I don't even need to buy anything. Expose manual, increase the ISO significantly. Increasing it will introduce the grainy, noisy character look of old, cheap sensors. Okay, let's do camera hub. Camera hub. Let's play with this right now. Oh, video preview is preoccupied. Device is currently being used. Okay, now I just gotta look at my video. And then above 1000, increase the ISO above 1000. Okay, let's have a look. ISO. Okay, it's 431 right now. Let me write this down. I need to write this down so that I know what to set it back if. Okay. I'll put it on the very back. Elgato camera hub. ISO 431. Nope. ISO 431. So I increase it to above 1000. Let's do like 1200. Let's try that. Let's keep increasing it. Increase. It's 600. It's 800. It's 1000. It's 1200. Oh, it's getting grainier. Oh yeah, I see. So let's increase it. Whoa, okay. That is change overexposed. Oh, it's getting brighter, eh? Oh, lower and brighter. Oh, okay. Interesting. So that's too bright. Let's do this is getting brighter, but 1200, yeah. This is pretty bright, but I guess that's not too bright, right? Let's have a look compared to this. That's a comfortable brightness, but yeah, this is getting too bright. That's the thing. So over 1000, then create motion blur choppiness. In the exposure settings, use a slower shutter speed, 130s or even slower like 115s. Okay, exposure setting. Where is the shutter speed? Okay. Shutter speed, it is currently at 160. I'm going to change it to 115. Oh my god, it's getting so bright. 115s. Whoa, that is so bright. Okay, I gotta change. Okay, and then color shift, white balance, manual, temperature slider. How do I lower the this is way too bright. Oh my god, how do I exposure. Okay. Reduce clarity. In the picture setting, decrease the sharpness. Sharpness +1. Sharpness +1. Decrease the sharpness. Oh, I can't go below 0, so I'll just keep it to 0. Saturation. Nope, that's not it. 51. Let's go back to 51. Contrast. Nope, it was at 30. So let's go back to 30. Temperature, noise reduction off. Okay. Okay, I did white balance. Use the temperature, shift to warmer or cooler. Let's do warmer. Temperature is 3900 K. Temperature 3900 K. I'm gonna increase it to warm it up. Whoa, that is way too warm. Okay. Okay. 4,000? 4,100? Oh my god, okay. Let me... and then that's a 4x3. Okay, let's not do the 4x3. Let's just do... okay, so I increased ISO and lowered shutter speed, but now the image is too bright. Help. More light. Since both of those settings let in more light, need to... the only one remaining tool is to do gain exposure compensation. Or do I just turn off the light? Oh. Okay, I just turn off the light. It doesn't look that old vintage though. I mean, sure, it looks a bit choppier, but reduce the brightness and the exposure. Exposure, where's exposure? There's no exposure. What the fuck? Brightness exposure compensation. In the exposure section of the camera hub, there's no... oh, okay. In the exposure section of the camera, look for a slider that controls overall brightness after the ISO and shutter speed are set. Gain slider. No, shutter speed, ISO, that's it. Okay. Not good, not good. It's not there. Can I update? Check for updates. Okay, let's install the update. Yeah, this doesn't look very good. I wonder if this new version has it. Next. Install. Yeah, I mean, it looks older like webcam because it's choppier. It won't be good for video games, I can tell you that. When I'm live streaming like video games. Install. Gain slider. Okay, I need to look for the gain slider and reduce it. Okay. Let's see if there's a gain slider. Gain, gain, gain. Nope, there's no gain. Yep. Actually, the video game, because I'm just live streaming from my desktop computer, that won't be affected. Oh, shit. Okay, I don't think it's working. There is no gain slider. So I'm screwed. Okay, you are not screwed. It has a setting called compensation, just labeled brightness. When you select to manual exposure, go to the exposure tab. Looks for compensation or brightness. Compensation or brightness. Nope, there is no compensation or brightness. Nope, there is no compensation or brightness. There is no compensation or brightness slider. I'm doomed. Yeah, only OBS color correct. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work, guys. This is not gonna work. I'm just gonna set it back to the original. ISO 431. Shutter speed 160. Sharpness 1. Oh, that makes it grainier. Whoa, interesting. Sharpness 1. Do I want sharpness 1? Temperature 39. 3900. Okay. Whoa, why does it look so dark? Did I change something else? I think I changed everything. Did I fuck up the contrast or saturation? Why does it look so dark? Is this what it normally looked like? Oh, this is way too bright. Okay. It was at 160. Okay. I guess that experiment was a fail. Well, that didn't work out. Is this? It looks darker. Am I wrong? Is it not that dark? You could clickbait the viewers with the title live streaming from 2005 or something. Title it. Yeah, that seems like a good way to do it. Just change the settings. That could work. Cool. But you'll need to change the set, clothing, and chair maybe. Shittier cam won't just cut it. My eyes. Changing the set isn't a bad idea, but the real retro effect, maybe you could like get an external mic that has an older audio type, because I don't know if you can make your mic worse. No, good quality mic is important. I'll just keep my good quality mic. OBS Shader Filter Plus. Oh, apply custom effects using GLSL HLSL shaders. There are specific VHS shaders available online that can be loaded into this plugin to achieve highly customized vintage looks. It was worth a try. OBS Shader Filter Plus. Okay, let me look at that. I'm going to do... Okay, that didn't work. Tell me a method to look vintage using OBS Shader. Use a community-made plugin, Retro Effects. OBS Retro Effects plugin. Downloads the latest from the official GitHub page. Source and go to Filters, Effect Filters, Retro Effects. NTSC filter, analog video standard, introducing color bleed, noise, which is crucial for an authentic old school signal. Frame skip filter. Skip it to 2 or 3 frames for a jarring low FPS look. CRT filter optional. Add scan lines and barrel distortions. If you don't, okay. You can use the OBS Shader Filter plugin. find and install it, find shaders, the recommended tool, RetroFX plugin. Okay, let's do this. OBS RetroFX plugin. OBS RetroFX plugin. Finite singularity. Oh, okay, that looks so bad. That looks so bad. Oh my gosh, that looks so bad. That looks so bad. CRT, that looks so bad. NTSC, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, that looks so bad. VHS, oh my god. Oh my god. NTSC, I guess, is the best one. But okay, let's do this. I found this one, but the NTSC looks the best, but still they all look so bad and not true old webcam feel. You're absolutely correct. NTSC simulates analog degradation. The true webcam feel is digital degradation. Crop pad. Drop between. OBS default. Create a dedicated scene for your webcam source. Name it low res cam. Oh, now go back to your main screen and add low res cam. I don't know if this is worth it, guys. I don't know if this is worth it. You skip some frames and you loop a digital file of digital grain. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I don't know if this is worth it, guys. It doesn't look like it's worth it to me. Andrew Belido, 안녕. Yay, Andrew Belido is here. I have never used OBS. I heard it's good for recording. Sleepy Library. I am back, Paul. How is everything doing? Oh, welcome back, Sleepy Library. I just wasted some time. Well, not wasted. Tried to figure out if I should make my camera quality vintage style, old school. It's okay. You tried hard enough. It was worth a try, lol. I miss you already. Oh, thank you, Sleepy Library. Good to have you back. Andrew Belido. 안녕. I heard it's good for recording. Yes, OBS is great for recording. Okay, yeah, I am done trying to make it look vintage. This looks pretty low light, even though low darkness, even though I am. I set it back all to original settings, I think. I guess this is how it looked. It's pretty low brightness. Back in our days was 69. We're talking about 6-7. You are my soulmate. You know that, right? Well, I haven't met you, Sleepy Library, so I don't know about soulmate, but from soul to soul, if you feel a kind of resonance, then I'm all for that. Let's see. Wow, why is my stream screen so... Oh, interesting. It's so delayed. Okay, there. I wonder why it keeps delaying. Okay. I am full from that sweet potatoes. Oh my god, I had 2 massive sweet potatoes and I got no space for potato chips. There's no way I'm having another one. But the fart signals from Jupiter haven't aligned. I know if a long time ago, I know who you are in the past life too. I've been waiting for him to be created again, to see him because I haven't seen since 5 decades past life. Haven't seen. Are you Cambodian, Sleepy Library? Turbo Steed is so funny. He's cracking jokes. Yeah, because you know that Cambodian singer, right? So I'm assuming you're Cambodian. Past life. Yeah. You know, if there are past lives, I don't know if my past life would have been on Earth. Probably would have been a different universe with similar kind of biology, but I think, you know, it doesn't have to be really human, right? It can be a kind of a humanoid experience, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a human past life. It could be in a different universe with a different ecosystem and a different planet. Yeah, I don't think it necessarily has to be C-pop, Cambodian pop, because I think I know what singer you mean. Cambodian I am. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, she was mentioning a singer, I forgot his name already, from the 50s? 1950s? Wow, Andrew, you know that Cambodian singer? That was the first time I heard of a Cambodian singer's name. Let's have a look at my Discord chat. I knew someone will do it. Back in our days was 69. That's funny. Oh, the game show started. Let's have a look at the game show. Game show. What the fuck? 17 years ago, 25 million views? Okay, let me save that video to watch later. That is like vintage style, 17 years ago. You want to look at this video. This is like... For the first few years, got no views and then spiraled to 26 million. 17-year-old. Oh my gosh, 25 million views.
มาพบกับเพลงปลายมีถึงค่ะ เอากันดื้อ
She's fast with her fingers. Very clean. This is an old webcam or digital camera, 4x3. It's not necessarily grainy. Overexposed, sure, from the lighting, but interesting. Okay, let's look at that game show. Is there a live section? Where's the live? Oh, there is a live section. Live. Oh, what the fuck? It's all Japanese. Oh, Live Game Awards. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Oh. Gotta lift this up. Oh, what? Oh, the Free Shepherd? It's a dog game? Doggo.
Okay, I'll say it. The protagonist is not only powerful, but I'm proud also
Oh my
confirmed
gosh, why
it
is her voice so
adorable.
annoying?
And now it's time to give out.
I am muting her voice. What, they're donating dollars? They're donating 5 Canadian dollars and 2 US dollars? What the fuck? To the Game Awards show? Why the fuck? Mo, there are more donations. 5 euros, 2 US dollars. What the fuck? Best family game. Why is it zoomed in? Shit. Why is it zoomed in? Oh, it's stream web browse. Right, I meant to do it like this. That's why. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's it. Give us Freeman. They won Half-Life 3. Family game. Okay, this is kind of boring. Wow, they keep donating money. What the fuck? Ain't nobody playing this, bruv. Persona 4. Oh my god. Wow, they keep donating more money. What the fuck? Unpaid self-promotion. Yo, you know what? They didn't have a live streaming tab before on YouTube. But now they do. I mean, it was available if you were not logged in, but... Oh, you can't see it on the left. But now they added the live, the gaming, and the podcast on the left side. So that's great. Yeah. Oh, escape captivity. Let's have a look at this. It's a horror game. Not my kind of game. Decrepit. Oh, it's music game. Oh, sorry guys. I just realized it's echoing into my microphone. My bad. Let's have a look. I'm Egyptian. Oh, Turbo Steed is Egyptian. Can you check if my great-grandfather was a pharaoh or an Israelite slave? I know when you have your wrist hurt, sometimes your hand. I know you're weak on the wrist, then sometimes you have a cold. Yep. I'm avoiding having a cold now because my dad's sick and I might get sick. I've been lurking around Asian pop, so I know some C-pop, Cambodian pop. I only first knew K-pop. Now I am also T-pop too. What the fuck is T-pop? Don't you insult mommy. What is T-pop? What the hell is T-pop, Andrew? Why does it keep lagging? Interesting. It's a music game. Let's see the comment. It seems as if you didn't have the confidence to declare that you have these side gigs because you have just started with them. They're rather new and not part of an old established routine that you're confident in. Possible? Anyway, sounds normal to me. That's yeah. It's all new and not ingrained into my psyche yet. It'll become ingrained soon. Thank you for the comment, Springvine. Okay. Well, they keep donating money. What the fuck, guys? Why do they keep donating money to a Game Awards show? This is not even a creator. This is like just a company that hosts the Game Awards. And you're donating them money just to have your comments viewed. That is insane, dude. It's just money flowing in. That's crazy. And there's almost 1 million people watching. Oh my god. I meant I listen to T-pop too. I can hear you too. Whenever you have paint, whatever you need it, I feel I can hear you. I'm the only one who can hear you because you are connected to my soul. Of course, I can feel you. T-pop is Thai pop. Thai pop. Interesting. I don't know Thai pop. Let's have a look at this.
Supported the game and as well as our partners at ZeniMax.
Oh my
User
god, guys, look at
research,
this,
QA,
just donations
dev
flooding
team,
in.
Our accessibility.
The donations are flooding in, guys. Oh, I'm getting so tired. Oh, not so tired, I'm just yawning. What is ARS? Dollars? That's not Australian. A is Australian. I don't know what ARS is. And R? I don't know R either. Oh, let's have a look at this game.
The best time for you to play Guild Wars 2 is now. Immerse yourself in a realm of magic, mystery, and boundless adventure. Heed the clarion call as you join a community of millions. Dive deep and explore a wealth of lore.
Guild Wars. I never thought it would be fun. Not my kind of game. Hardly any game is my kind of game these days. I haven't really played many. That must be a heckload of money. Yeah, for sure. I was fighting a craft earlier and I won. Good for you, Sleepy Library. Fighting a craft. I wonder what that means. Fighting a craft. Oh, what the hell is this? Oh, it's a shooter game. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know why people play this kind of retro style new game. Like, I guess they all like old retro games. Oh, it's a duck. Or a chicken. That's a chick shooting. It's cute. Oh, I am getting tired and it has been almost 2 hours of streaming. I might call it, guys. Turbo Steed, why does it hurt when I pee? That's funny. Humberto de Rio, sleep tight, bro. Yeah, I think I'm not gonna sleep now, but I'm gonna end the live stream. So thanks for tuning in, guys, and I might tune into the bit of the game show on TV. We'll see. It looks pretty boring though. Just maybe some. Bye bye, says Turbo Steed and Andrew Belido. Bye bye. See ya. Goodbye and good stream. Thanks, dudes. Thanks, everyone. Stop streaming. Humberto.